Hello and good morning. This is BJ and Joe Hondo out and about on the recumbents. We're on the Sinton Trail, but I thought I'd show you another reason why this is called the Sinton Trail. This is known as Sinton Pond. You can't really see it, but through those trees right there, that white building sticking up, that used to be the old Sinton Dairy. So that's what this whole area is named after. And they've got, you can't really see it, but over in that clump of trees, they've got a bench over there. You can kind of sit and contemplate. You're supposed to be able to walk all the way around it. Sorry. Very dry today. But yeah, thought we'd start off with something a little more mellow than the normal riding away kind of thing. So get down the trail here. Try not to kill myself with my shoes. A whole bunch of gnats. But yeah, so like I said, we're on the Sinton Trail today, heading up to Foothills and over to probably the Starbucks or the McDonald's on 30th Street. Well, Colorado Avenue and 31st Street actually. Eventually. Close up of Joe here. Give a little shot of the actual trail. It's all cement. At least this part of it is. Although once we get up so far, it will turn to asphalt. Okay. Well, I got to get back in, so I'm going to turn this off, and I will get right back with you. Bye. Okay, we're back. And we're going to take off here. So we'll take you up the Sinton Trail. Now this section here is really strange. We don't know why they did what they did. They took out like all kinds of trees. Which in a way wasn't so bad because it was really overforested. But man, they left kind of a big, ugly, wide, deeper mess. Alright. Recumbent trikes coming through, stay tight. Yeah, now we get to see if we can get through the construction gate. There's really no way to know until you get up here if they'll let you through or not. Just for those of you that you're new, welcome. It looks like the gate's open today, so that's good. Got to be a little careful though, make sure we don't run over anybody. Yeah, they're adding to and rebuilding I-25 above us. Stop, look and listen for construction traffic. Don't see anybody moving over here. right. Good, we were able to get through. Now we can continue. Now we're gonna transition from the newer part to the older part. Oh boy, a whole bunch of mud, lovely. Howdy. Yeah, yesterday was the first day of fall, and yeah, we had really crummy weather. It was gray and cloudy and, you know, misty and rainy at times and dry at other times, and but still gray clouds. It was cold. It was barely in the 50s, you know, 50 Fahrenheit. Today's gonna be much better. It's gonna hit like 75 eventually, which is a great temperature, you know, because it's not too hot, not too cold. Means we can stay out a little longer. We don't have to get back as fast as we try to. No chance of rain. Yeah, really bumpy right here. Sorry about that. Ugh. Ugh. Yeah, tree roots. These older asphalt parts of the trail. And they cleared all this out too. This looks good though. They left it pretty natural, but it was really overgrown. So I mean, I kind of understand, you know, because it's a fire hazard if it's too overgrown. Yeah, I got these yellow marks here. I'm telling you, there's really mean bumps right there. What we like to call the bobble bumps. The bobble bumps, you know, to the tune of the Brady Bunch. And for all you old timers. But yeah, we're just out for a ride. We were stuck in the apartment almost all day yesterday. We did get a small walk towards the afternoon when it lightened up a little bit. Still gray and cloudy and pretty breezy, but at least it wasn't raining at all and it wasn't misting. And that path up there is not much of a path. It's just like a creek crossing. But they had this part here closed off for a while, the upper part, to be able to do some repairs due to flooding, because it's right next to Douglas Creek. And so they had this all closed off, so they forced you to go up that way. So they went ahead and cemented the part that goes down into the creek so you could actually at least get up there. But then it's all rocky and, you know, dirt and all the way over to a city street. So you had to kind of go in the back way instead of going direct. I said, Douglas Creek, I think, is really more of a natural spillway. It doesn't flow a lot of water unless it's raining. Then it flows a lot of water. That may be why they widened it down there, was to, you know, kind of give it more area to go when the rains come on. This is the part they repaired. They built the rock wall down there in the creek itself, and then they I guess they decided to be magnanimous and went ahead and concreted this part. This is a very popular trail. It's kind of an east-west trail, but howdy. It actually ends when it runs into the Pikes Greenway, and that's if you're heading east. If you're heading west, it eventually ends at Garden of the Gods Road and 30th Street. Got a bike behind us. We're going to let him go past here. With those big wheels, he can go way faster than we can. Howdy. Hi. Crossing over a city street. Now we're back to the old beat up asphalt. But yeah, like I said, we were stuck in the apartment most of yesterday, so definitely wanted to get out this morning, and can't ask for nicer weather. It's just barely a breeze. Right now it's probably high 60s, maybe low 70, but probably more like high 60s. Yeah, it's a shame I don't have a zoom on this. It's a pretty good view of Pikes Peak up there. Let me get going here. Passing on your left. Thank you. One more behind me. Have a good day. Yep. And we'll go up here through the tunnel, as we like to call it. Always have to say it like you know, they do on the Lord of the Rings trilogy, you know, when Frodo goes through the tunnel, Shelob's tunnel, you know, and Gollum always goes, the tunnel. So luckily there's no giant hairy spiders in this tunnel. Mainly because this tunnel is so small. I don't think a giant hairy Shelob could actually live in it. It's tiny. They keep talking about, you know, making it double wide, but I doubt that's gonna ever happen. Coming, trikes coming in. I don't know what that is. Junk of some sort. It is so much better now that they fixed the lights. For years, that thing was dark, and I mean dark. Check it out. I don't know if I can catch them or not, but there's a whole herd of deer right there. Yeah, young bucks. Cool. Okay, oh, I don't know where I'm going. I'm thinking I got to go to Angletech, and we're not going to Angletech today. We have to go to Angletech tomorrow. Check it out. I hope this will pick those up. But yeah, our dealer here in Colorado Springs, Colorado, USA, is called Angletech, ANGLETCH, and www.cycledifferent.com. Excellent place. It's small and really crowded and stuff like that, you know. It's not like It's not like a boutique shop, you know. It's an older style shop, but man, I'll tell you, the crew, you know, Kelvin, the owner, Josiah, the general manager, Kirk, the head technician, mechanic, whatever you want to call it, and then Jackie, she is the person of all trades, a jack of all trades, yeah. So her name fits her well. She does a little bit of everything. She works on trikes. She does their Facebook and their social media, helps with the books, helps with inventory. She literally does everything. And just a really, if you ever catch her on YouTube or Instagram, she's probably one of the most free spirits I've ever seen. So she's all right. I really like her. I like all of them. They're all good. And they have taken really good care of us. And you know, howdy? We didn't, you know, we can't afford to spend, you know, 8 to 12 grand, you know, for a brand new, you know, premium e-trike, you know, because they sell the good stuff. They sell a Zub. They sell Stein trike, Ice, HP Velo Technique, Cat Eye, not Cat Eye, I'm sorry, Cat Trike. Cat Eye is a bicycle computer company. And you know, I mean, they sell all the good ones, but their greatest asset for us is the fact that they will refurbish used trikes and bikes too, you know, recumbent bikes too. They also have a line of regular electric bikes, both you know, off-road and on-road. I don't know the name of it. You'd have to call them and ask. I don't think they sell a lot of those though, because I think they're kind of a premium. And the Colorado Springs cycling shop here in town, bike shop here in town, they have the Averton e-bike dealership, and man, I tell you what, they sell those things like hotcakes. But they're the cheapest electric e-bike, you know, two-wheeler that you can that's on the market. Well, except for the junk in China. You can get a lot of junk on the internet. I mean junk too, boy. You may get it at a great price, but you'll never get it worked on, because any reputable dealer won't touch that, the Chinese, you know, junk level stuff. Morning. You got to feel kind of sorry for the employees that work over here. This used to be, this was a brand new, oh, what was there? Intel chip making plant, you know, 10 years ago. And it went bust, which is crazy now, you know. Now there's a shortage of chips because of all the, you know, e-cars and e-bicycles and e-motorcycles and e-everything. We've all become E'd. But it'll walk all the way up those stairs, you know, to get to the parking area, you know. Man, you know, it wouldn't be so bad when it's like today, you know, and it's warm and it's nice. And boy, when it's icy and cruddy and you know, cold and windy, and that's got to be an ugly walk. 'Cause I mean, it's up there. They literally have to scale a hillside. some more bobble bumps here. Just places where the tree line just passing on your left. One more behind me. Have a good day. If there is a bad part to this trail, it's that as you're heading west, it's all uphill. I mean, you know, you might have a little dip here and there, but it's all uphill. But when you come back, guess what? It's all downhill. Oh yeah. Say hi to SpongeBob. SpongeBob with no arms, poor guy. Yeah, and this is the parking for that old Intel plant. Now, most of it's been taken over by, actually there's several things in it. There's, you know, there's a college, a technical university rather. The El Paso County Customer Service Center for the North End. You know, that's, we're in Colorado Springs, the city of, but Colorado Springs is in the county of El Paso. So we do have a bit of, you know, Spanish heritage in Colorado Springs. In fact, we have quite a large Latino community, really, which is great. Okay, now we're going up. Even though this looks like a sidewalk, it's actually considered part of the Sinton Trail, and we're going to follow it up to, like I said, the junction of Garden of the Gods Road, which is the road the cars are on, up to Garden of the Gods Road and 30th Street, and we're going to take an immediate left, and we're still on the double wide sidewalk path. And but it turns into the Foothills Trail, and the Foothills Trail goes over by well, basically right along the front edge of the Garden of the Gods, the city park itself. Yeah, Garden of the Gods Road does not does not end at the Garden of the Gods. It ends up here at 30th Street. You have to jump on 30th Street and go down a ways before you actually get to the entrance of Garden of the Gods. This up here is, there's a lot of apartments, a lot of, you know, the cleaner industries, you know, I don't know if there's any chip people, but, you know, anything that has to do with computers that maybe isn't a chip, they kind of make around here. That company over there is called Broadcom, but I don't know what they do. It used to be LSI. Because many years ago, when they had Bike to Work Day in the summertime, they only had one meeting point, and that was the old courthouse, or actually the Pioneer Museum downtown. And LSI usually won the corporate, you know, the corporate riding thing, because they always had more people on bicycles than any other company. But they don't do that anymore. Now they've spread the spread all over the city, which is kind of good in a way, because you know, if you're up in the north end, you know, downtown's a long ways. For us, it would be great because, you know, downtown's only like 3 miles from where we live. But yeah, so now, like, they have different you know, different places along all the different trails that they set up a little breakfast thing. You know, it could be anything from donuts and coffee to pancakes to like last couple of years up on the Pikes Greenway, just before the Sinton Bridge to go east. I mean the T-Gap Trail to go east, bridge to go east. They were doing breakfast burritos, and I will tell you, they were good. And yeah, all right, I gotta punk this up a bit because I got a pretty good incline coming up here. Like I said, we'll be up at the intersection of 30th Street and Garden of the Gods Road here quite quickly. But on the way, we're gonna pass the Red Leg Brewery. I know they do beer. I don't know what else they do. It seems like a lot of them are doing, you know, beer, whiskey, vodka, you know, more than just the beer that when they first kind of started out, all these breweries, you know, custom breweries do. But they've got a real nice, you know, grounds over here. They've got a, you know, little stage, all kinds of picnic tables. They can, you know, set up for a, you know, like a reunion or something like that. So it's pretty nice. Got a real nice bike rack. And watch out for this clown. And people are supposed to stop at the line. You know, they don't. Well, okay. So we will, like I said, right now we're still on the Sinton. We're going to call it the Sinton Path now. When it changes the concrete, it should be a path and not a trail, but they still call it trail. And they might even have a different name for this besides Sinton, but I just call it Sinton. And when we turn up here at 30th and Garden of the Gods Road, we will be starting on the Foothills Trail. Since it starts out cement too, we'll just call it the Foothills Path. So we're going to take a break over here so I can get some water and wait for Joe. I probably had mine in a little higher gear than she had her, or a little higher E-assist than she had hers. So yeah, I'll move up a little bit more, give her a little more room. All right, so we're gonna grab a drink here, and we're not going to do the first part of the Foothills Trail where it turns to asphalt. Sorry for all the noise, because it's really rough, and I need both you know, hands on both brakes. So we'll get back to you once we get past the low bridge. All right? Okay. Well, from BJ and Joe, Ando, out and about on the Recumbents, as per usual. We'll get back to you. Bye for now. Okay. All right, we're going to turn to the right here and go under the low bridge. If you take this trail here that's right in front of us off to the left, that'll take you up to the overlook. Great photo op. getting both the red rocks of the Garden of the Gods and the okay. All right. Recumbent trice coming through. That's one of the other great things about a recumbent trike. We're low to the ground, so we don't have to. Bikes are supposed to dismount, but they never do. Just a I'm stopping. Okay. Well, we got another real heavy downhill section, so I'm going to go ahead and pop off for now. All right. We'll catch you later. Bye. Okay, we're back for just a minute. I just wanted to catch this. Over this way is the parking lot for the Garden of the Gods City Park. So if you wanted to hike through, you can, because it does have a hiking bike lane all the way around it. And I'll give you some of the red rock entranceway red rocks. The prettiest part, though, is actually on the inside, called the garden area. It's a garden of rocks, but it's really pretty. So yeah, just wanted to catch that real quick. And so once we get off of the Foothills path here, we're going to be on the 31st Street bike lane, which is boring. It's nothing but houses and all that kind of stuff, you know. And so we'll catch you when we get back on the Midland Trail after we stop for our brown bag lunch and our unsweetened iced tea, as per usual. All right. Hope you're having a really good day, because it's a beautiful day today, man. I mean to tell you, this is Colorado at its finest right here. Beautiful blue sky. You know, working its way to, like, you know, mid 70s. Hardly any wind. Yeah, you can't really beat this without a doubt. All right, again, we'll get back to you. All right, bye-bye. Hey, we're finally back. Go ahead, Joe. We kind of changed our directional plan, which happens with us a lot. Right now we're in Monument Valley Park, and I thought I'd do a quick video, you know, around Stanley Lake here. And then I think we're gonna head up the Mesa Springs Greenway, and then over to not sure where we're gonna go from there, but probably up to Panera Bread because I can't think of any other place to go. We may not go to Panera itself. We may just go to the, they have a little, in the shopping center, they have a little fountain area. And you know, fountain and picnic area. This is Stanley Lake right here. In Monument Valley Park, which is, just north of downtown Colorado Springs. They have a swimming pool and restroom facilities and a playground. And howdy. And pickleball courts. Lots and lots of pickleball courts. This has kind of become the main pickleball area, it seems like. Over the bridge. So we're going to go up over I-25 on the pedestrian bridge here, as they call it, but bikes are allowed. Yeah, that was just a quick addition to the video. We'll follow, we're on the Mesa Springs Greenway now. Basically it takes you from you know, the bridge, you cross over the bridge to get to Monument Valley Park, or to get over here to the Greenway. And then of course in Monument Valley Park you can pick up you know, the Pikes Peak Greenway. So this is another greenway here, as you can tell by all the grass and the trees and the this is actually really a bit more of a greenway in its own way. than the Pikes Peak Greenway. Because when they put up the sound walls over here for I-25, for these folks that live right over here, they built this Greenway area. So not a bad trade-off, if you ask me. I mean, they don't have much of a view, you know, if their front room is facing east, but this Greenway is nice, man. Definitely. I mean, you know, except for the the homeless trash problem, you know, which is everywhere on just about any trail here in Colorado Springs. Although it's not real bad here. They try really hard to keep it clean. They really do. Got some uneven concrete here. But yeah, we'll take it up to Platte, and then I'm gonna go ahead and shut it down again. So I'm just doing little segments of our ride. I'm not trying to do the whole ride. Just little different areas here and there. Well, we're coming up on Uena, and it's one of those, you know, really busy intersections with the long lights. So I'm going to go ahead and shut her down again, and we'll get back to you in a different area. All right? Okay, bye for now. All right, well, we're back on the Pikes Peak Greenway. And we're going to be heading north. I'm going to go ahead and take a little video of this particular section because I really like it. It's really you know, nice and foresty, I guess I should say. I don't know if that's a word or not, but Joe is taking a snapshot. Gonna switch hands here because the trail goes downhill fast and it pulls to the right, so I'll make sure I got the right brake on. Because I'm going to have to let it coast a little bit. Okay, get over. I swear, a lot of these people, boy, they got to come right up the middle of the stuff, you know, instead of being over on their side where they belong. Excuse us. Howdy. Good. Have a good day. Sorry about that. Ran into a couple of fellas with dogs, so I had to kind of back off. Now you can tell it rained yesterday because the creek is Fountain Creek's much fuller, or Monument Valley Creek actually is what it is much fuller. than it has been recently. Now, like I said, I don't know if it's considered Monument Creek or Monument Valley Creek. Probably Monument Creek. And what I've learned is that, you know, we've had several videos at America the Beautiful Park off of downtown. And originally the name of that park was Confluence Park, because the Monument Creek and the Fountain Creek that comes out of Manitou ran into each other right there at that point. So that was before the 1970s, not 1976, but yeah, 1976 bicentennial. And after that, they renamed the park America the Beautiful because of because of the great view of Pikes Peak. So but yeah, so that's it. So this is Monument, this creek here, which I've called Fountain Creek before, and I apologize, is actually Monument Creek. And then the Fountain Creek comes out of Manitou and runs into Monument Creek, and from then on, at the confluence, they just call it Fountain Creek, going south into Pueblo. About 40 miles. So yeah, guess I just like that little part. I'm gonna go ahead and shut it down over here in the shade, and we will get back to you. Like I said, I'm just having some fun. I'm just doing little segments of each little bit, you know, the good parts, as I like to say. All right, we'll be back. Bye for now. Hasta la vista, baby. All right, we're back, and we're getting ready to finish up. We're heading back to the storage unit where we keep our trikes. We're now on the Templeton Gap Trail, going over Monument Creek. This is the new concrete bridge. Very nice. It used to be a really brutal old wood slat bridge, and I mean to tell you, it'd shake your teeth out. Now there's just a couple of bumps, and it's not a big deal. Now this is an older section of the Templeton Gap, or the T-Gap Trail as we call it. Nobody likes to say Templeton Gap, you know, so they just call it T-Gap. And it flows right along the right along Monument Creek. It's a bit rough in places, especially down here by this big old tree. The roots have come all the way out. Oh, damn. As you can see. Yeah. Oh, man. Yeah. Definitely a rough spot in this old trail. And hopefully someday they'll repave it, you know. I've asked. At least to do that one spot, because that's the worst spot. Passing on your right. Thank you. Big old hill. Oh shit. Oh. Thank you. Bye. Bye-bye. branch. I hope my rear tire and wheel are okay. I didn't see a branch. You know, I was looking at the, you know, the pedestrians, making sure, you know, not to run anybody over. But I hit a branch, and I don't know if it wasn't that big. It just jumped up a bit, you know, or it was bigger than I thought. I guess, I don't know. So, yeah, thanks for coming along for the ride. Please remember to subscribe. Give us a thumbs up, thumbs down if you didn't like it, and we'll see if we can make it better. But leave us a comment either way. I always try to answer the comments, and I appreciate them, good or bad, either way. Also, please share this video with you know, your friends or anybody you think that might have an interest in maybe becoming a future recumbent triker, you know. So and of course we're gonna come up here pretty much to the end of everything, so give you the motto: it's enough to be on your way. It's enough just to cover ground. It's enough, oh baby, to be moving on. So from Colorado Springs, Colorado, in the United States of America, BJ and Joe Ondo. Out and about on the recumbents. Till next time, happy trails. Bye for now.